Gosh darn it, I've lost my train of thought. Hello, welcome back to this week's YouTube tutorial. Today we are actually doing what everybody is talking about, and of course that is eyebrows. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do an eyebrow tutorial, and it's going to be with Anastasia products. Anastasia Beverly Hills is certainly one of my favorite brow products, although I do use a lot of different things. Today is just strictly two things. Actually, it's three products if you count concealer, and then if you count the highlight, it's four. Okay, so as in brow products, there's only two products. So with that being said, why don't we just kind of jump right into it and let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually outline our brows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in first with the Perfect Brow Pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going in with the medium brown. So this is what the pencil looks like. And so it's super important that I'm just following the shape of my brows. So now this is an awesome product because it does have like that little end brush to it. So, and that's the huge deal with brows, is that you don't want Sharpie brows, you don't want to see any lines at all. You want to make sure that they are blended. So now what we're going to do is we're going to blend. So it's really important that, you know, if you are trying to arch your brows just a little bit, you might want to overdraw them just a tiny bit. You might want to extend them just a little bit. Now, when I extend them, I do use the end of the brush, so I do kind of put it at an angle. So when you're going in, you're going to follow in this shape. And right here to fill in the front, I kind of just like to flick it up and go in an up and down motion. That way it kind of is the same flow as a natural eyebrow, because you know the hairs, they go up and then they start kind of working their way out. So that's really important. And then blending is super important because we don't want no chola brows. No offense to the cholas out there, we just don't want your brows, for sure. So we're going to next, with our eyebrows, we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. We're going to use the color Taupe. Now I use the color Taupe because I do have a little blonde in my hair. So I want to make sure that my eyebrows aren't too dark and then they're not too light, because I'm not a natural blonde and I'm not that blonde. So I'm going to go in, we're going to follow in the shape exactly the same way we put in our pencil. We're going to do the same thing with the pomade. So I kind of go in, fill in any of the holes that might kind of be blank, kind of be missing. So the really important thing is you don't want to use too much of the pomade, because sometimes the pomade does make your eyebrows look a little crayon-y and a little bit more of like the waxy look. I want them to look natural. So we're going in with both products, that way we achieve that look, and that's what's really important, is people want natural brows. So we're going to go in and I'm just going to kind of lightly, you know, go over my extended areas here and flick up right here in the corner. That way, again, we're following our natural shape of the eyebrow. Now, to seal the deal, what we're going to do is we're going to take a concealer brush. We're going to take a little bit of our concealer and we're going to just follow the bridge. So right at the bottom, we're going to follow our natural shape of the eyebrow. That way we kind of sharpen it out, make sure it's all super even, and make sure that is fierce. So we're going to go in with the concealer, follow in your brow, and make sure that you're blending it. Now, this is what's really important, is I already have my makeup done, but sometimes people do their eyebrows first, whatever. So you want to leave this pretty clean, especially when you're doing your makeup, because this is where naturally the highlight would go. So we're going to put in the concealer. After the concealer, we're going to now disguise that. So what we're going to do to disguise the concealer that we did underneath is we're going to now go in with the highlight. Now this is super important for your makeup, for anything, for if you're strobing, if you're doing anything like that, highlighting is super important. So we're going to take in a highlight, and today I'm using the Lorac PRO. We're going to use the color Nude. So I'm taking in a little flat brush and I'm just following over my concealer. So it's everything that I just did before with the concealer. Now I'm going over it again with the color and for the highlight. So this is going to help kind of give your eyebrows that like little arch, that oomph that you need. It'll give you that eyebrow confidence. That's what you need. Alright guys, there was your eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned lots. Leave me any comments, any feedback, anything that you would like to know for next week's or future coming tutorials. Now, if you have any questions about the product, also please let me know. Now, if you do recreate this look or do have inspiration because of this tutorial, please hashtag Raemiemakeup and IDOHairandMakeupArtistry. That way we can see your brows. I love brows. Until next week, I will see you then. Stay tuned. Also, don't forget to share. Don't forget to like this video. Share with your buddies. I know you have brow buddies. You got BBs. Share it with them. Okay, thanks. Bye.